Welcome back to our channel, and thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. But if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so. And together, we shall make our Biafran dream a reality. Say, hear what the Human Rights Organization told fake BUHARI that made him weep like a baby. Fake BUHARI said, I did my best, but I made mistake because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Imagine that. Everything is all about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because he told Nigerians the truth. He exposed fake BUHARI and told the whole world who the impostor is. According to report, fake BUHARI had said that he vows to end all forms of insecurity in Nigeria before bowing out of office on May 29, 2023. Civil Rights Advocacy Group, Human Rights Writers Association of Nigeria, HORIWA, has told him that his words mean nothing to millions of Nigerians who have had the same empty, irrelevant promises in the last 8 years. Yet, terrorism, bandits, armed Fulani herdsmen, and kidnappers continued to unleash devastating violence against soft targets across Nigeria. The same way he promised credible elections and deceived the whole world. Instead, he conducted the most fraudulent election in the history of Nigeria, in the history of Africa, in the history of the world. HORIWA recalled that BUHARI impostor who spoke from his country home in Daura, Katsina State, while visually inaugurating 700 Ashok Leyland troop-carrying vehicles assembled in Lagos, said his regime remained committed to winning the war against terrorism and other forms of insecurity, and will stop at nothing to ensure citizens have a new Nigeria free from insecurity. The moment the selection process called Nigerian election ended, the Fulani terrorists came out from their shell and started kidnapping innocent Nigerians. The right group recalled too that fake BUHARI said that he wished to commend the resolve of Nigerian armed forces, compromised armed forces, towards the defeat of insurgency and his support in maintaining law and order, as was demonstrated in the just concluded fraudulent presidential and National Assembly elections. Is it not the same compromised Nigerian armed forces that had to rearrest repentant Boko Haram terrorists who planted IEDs, that is bombs, that killed a lot of innocent Nigerian soldiers? I won't call them innocent because they are also involved because of their personal and selfish interests. The Fulani Nigerian government is using them to commit genocide in Biafra land. HORIWA, which described the government of fake BUHARI as a spectacular failure in the areas of safeguarding lives and properties of the citizens across Nigeria wondered whether fake Buhari himself takes out some of his private times to check out or speak out or sneak out from his cocoon, disguised as a commoner, to feel the pulse and heartbeat of the generality of Nigerians and to hear from Nigerians and from most ordinary Nigerians how their rights to lives, freedom of movement, and other fundamental human rights have been impacted adversely by the activities of daredevil armed non-state actors responsible for some 30,000 extra-legal killings since the last 8 years. In fact, after the Nigerian genocide civil war against Biafrans rather, there has never been any genocide in Nigeria until fake Buhari took over powers. More than 30,000 innocent Nigerians have been killed. Majority of them are Biafrans. Oriwa said it seems that fake Buhari administration lacks a conscience and a sense of shame. Otherwise, fake Buhari wouldn't be repeating himself over 100 times in media, making same deliberate, unattainable promises to end terrorism and violence in Nigeria, which escalated due to inaction and ineffectiveness of his Fulani jihadist government, but could have proceeded to let action speak for his administration by delivering swift justice to Fulani terrorists, Boko Haram terrorists, Islamic State terrorists, and the masterminder of the bloody attacks all around Nigeria, rather than playing to the gallery just because the Fulani Nigerian government bought few military hardwares, which most other nations less endowed than Nigeria are even producing completely and not coupling or assembling in their home industries. My brothers and my sisters, this is how fake Buhari has destroyed Nigeria. Because of his personal and selfish interest to Islamize and Fulanize Nigeria. Biafra must be restored. Either the Fulani Janjaweed likes it or not. Because Chukwukika Biama has ordained Biafra for freedom. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video. And bye-bye for now.